So good morning to all. Uh, I welcome you all for the alumni talk of Department of Data Science and Business System. First, I like to introduce our alumni guest 𝘱𝘭𝘕𝘠𝘕. He completed his Bachelor of Engineering in CSC at SRM University of Technology at 2022. Currently, he is doing his master's in digital forensics investigation at UK. He also completed his internship as a computer forensic investigator in Gurugram Police Cybersecurity Wing in 2021. So he will share his knowledge on cybersecurity to all of you. Okay. Now I put the session to the Akash.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. So let's start a session, guys. Let me just share my screen. Ma'am, is my screen visible? So, ma'am, is the screen visible and am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, proceed.
Yeah. Okay. So, a very good morning to one and all present over here. So, I'm Master P. Akash, cybersecurity researcher. So, before starting a session, I want to thank each and every participants who joined my session today. So, today's topic is all about locking down the digital age, cybersecurity for 21st century. So simple. Today's session, I'll be giving an overview like how to secure a job in cybersecurity domain as you are a university students at the end of the year. You will be just searching for jobs. So I'll be just giving a quick overview on how to just secure a job in cybersecurity domain. Okay, so simple. So let's get a session started. So I'm Master P. Akash, certified ethical hacker, digital forensics investigator, currently pursuing my MSc in digital forensics investigation in United Kingdom. So I've secured top MNCs like Amazon, HP, IBM, Zoho, and Tesco, and currently just educating InfoSec community through my YouTube channel. So channel link will be shared at the end of the meeting. Okay, so as I already said, so the today's agenda will be like cybersecurity in real life, scopes in cyber domain, modern cyber threats, and when it comes to modern cyber threats, I'll be just sharing a real life demo and exploitation to you guys, and then real time case which was handled by me. So I'll just share the crime case study with you, and finally how to protect yourself from all these scams and threats. So simple. So what is this ethical hacking or cybersecurity? So as a university students, you guys know something about like cybersecurity and ethical hacking, right? So if I ask any people right over here, you must have know a basic knowledge about like cybersecurity is all about protecting yourself from hackers, protecting your data, protecting your passwords, cracking passwords. Yeah, like you have a basic idea about what is meant by ethical hacking or cybersecurity. But what really happens in background, like how professional security such as earn money with this cyber security or ethical hacking. So what is happening in the background and how I earn money to just like in cyber domain to in cyber domain. Okay, so that's the topic we're going to see now. So many people would be having a doubt like and many people would just know like as I always said, so hacking is only about social media accounts. Hacking is all about cracking a password. Is it hacking only about using only phishing links? And if you think only this is hacking, only this is cyber domain, the answer is completely no. Because if you just learn this and if you add in your CV stating that I know how to crack a social media or else I know how to use a phishing link, you won't get a job. Okay, so that's the different standards to get a job, and if you had this in resume you won't get a job for sure. Okay, and the next thing people think what is about hacking is by seeing this movies and series. Okay, so if you see over here, many movies and series just show you a fake hacker like terminal like this, they just simply just type virus is loading, and then it would be exploited to 10 seconds, 30 seconds. No, that is completely, it's completely nonsense. It's not about that doesn't mean that doesn't make sense about hacking. Okay, so I'm gonna just share the real meaning for hacking, real term for hacking, how we just earn money with this hacking right now. So simple. So consider a thief stealing a house. So before going to the definition, just one small thing. Just consider a thief stealing a house. Okay. So these two thieves are there right now, and these two thieves are gonna just steal this house. Okay. So they won't. These thieves just does not go and knock at the door and just say, "I'm gonna knock knock. I'm just gonna steal your house. Please open the door." No, they won't say like that. Okay. So what they would do is basically practically they would just plan things first, right? So these two thieves just see what are the possible ways to get in the house. Like you could see two windows right over here, three windows right over here. Probably a terrace would be a best chance for robbing in. So first they would plan the things. So that's comes under like initial recon. Okay, so they will just plan things, they will find an exploitable way, so they will find a loophole on how to just get into this building, and within that loophole they will just come out and they will rob and just come out with that loophole. So the same things just applies in the real life also. Okay, so this brings me to the next concept called as bug bounty or pen testing. This is the only thing called as ethical hacking. So, as a professional cybersecurity researcher, so what we will be doing is like we will be finding flaws and bugs in website and application and report it to the specific organization. Okay, so here we could see like these two thieves just find an exploitable way, right? So the same thing which we will be also doing, like we'll be finding an exploitable some kinds of bugs, and we will just try to exploit it, and we will just report it to the specific organization. So that is called as bug bounty or pen testing. So simple. So bug bounty in sense, you will be working as a freelancer. So I'm a bug bounty hunter, so I'm a freelancer. And if you fall into pen, both are same topics, like both are same terms. So pen testing in sense, you'll be working under an organization. So if you want to apply for a basic cybersecurity job, the first thing you just need to learn is either this bug bounty or pen testing. So you just need to know how to break a security in a websites or application, and that's a basic job. Okay, so what is meant by this? So now I said like breaking into security, right, and finding bugs and flaws. Is that really mean like finding a spelling mistakes or grammatical mistakes? No. So we'll be just finding flaws and bugs which will break the website security, that affect the organization reputation or cause financial damage. Okay, so this is what we'll be doing. So simple. So let me show a quick demo. Mm, yeah. So first is BDP, sorry, bug crowd taxonomy. So as I already said, like finding bugs and flaws, right? So there are n number of flaws and bugs each and every day. It is just evolving. So this is called as bug crowd VRT, vulnerability rating taxonomy, just to show you how many flaws and bugs are just evolving day by day. So these are all flaws. So it's like P1, P2, P3, P4, P4. So we don't want to go deep into this. So I'm just showing like how many flaws are there and how you what are the things you could do to exploit things. So if you go into an organization, you'll be given an checklist like this. So you just need to check each and everything, and you just need to exploit your web application. So that's so simple. And as I already said, when I just want to test this, so consider I'm just opening an Amazon. Okay, I'm just opening this. Oh, okay. So I'm just opening this one. So what I'll be doing, so I'm going to get a small, not examples, a small things. So look at here. This is actually like 349 pounds. Okay. So as a cybersecurity researcher, what I'll be doing is I'll be using a software called as Burp Suite. Okay, it's a proxy tool. So I'll just capture the request and I'll just try to change this value. Okay, so change this value to 0. So if I'm able to successfully change this value to 0, this will cause a financial damage to this specific Amazon. Okay, um, So you may think like, is it like hacking an inspect element? So you people know, like if you just copy this and click hacking inspect element and you can change the value. No, if you just refresh the page again, it will just come to 349 points. But as a cybersecurity researcher using the burp suite, you can just bypass, you can just change this value to 0 pounds, and then you can just redirect to the payment page and you can buy it for free until you just test. Okay, so you won't know this is not vulnerable right now. You won't know until you just test. So like this will be having like n number of flaws. So this flaw generally falls under P1. So you could see over here. So this falls centrally under broken authentication and session management P1 because it is causing a financial damage to the organization. So what if this specific thing is exploited by thousands and thousands of users? So it will be a big financial. This will cause a big financial damage to this specific organization, right? So so as a cybersecurity researcher, we people what we will do is we just report the specific bugs and flaws through a report through a mail, and we will just submit them, and they in return give us bounty. For example, if I found a bug in Google, so consider if I just find a bug in Google. So according to Google VRP route, right now, so this is the Google VRP. So I can't. And another thing is you can't go and test each and every site like this. Okay, so you just need to know like what are the sites. The site will be having a program called as VRP. So like this vulnerability disclosure program. They will say it's vulnerability disclosure program. Okay, so you just need to make sure that specific site is having this VRP. So if you go inside this, so they'll be stating like what are the scopes you can just find bugs and flaws, and what are the qualifying vulnerabilities. So if I just find the same vulnerability which I found in this Amazon right now, so they in return they give us bounty amount of like almost like $31,337 based on the category and based on the type of bugs. Okay, so this is how we get paid as a cybersecurity researcher. So I'm as a freelancer, I'm a bug bounty hunter right now. So if you go into pen testing and stuff, so you'll be working under an organization. So I hope now you'd know the basic term what is meant by cybersecurity. So if someone just comes and asks you next time what is meant by the cybersecurity, so your answer should be like it is like protecting a website, an application, and you just penetrate into that application and you just see any causes like is it causing any reputation damage or else any financial damage to the organization. So I hope you would have known the definition right now. So okay, so what are the so, what are the scopes in cyber domain? So, as a basic cybersecurity role, you will be applying to this specific role. Okay, so web application security analyst, or else cybersecurity researcher, or else cybersecurity analysis. So, this is the basic role you will be applying as an in cyber domain. So, for that to secure a job, as I already said, to secure a job in cyber domain, the first thing you just need to learn is this bug bounty or pen testing, and you are having like a number of other roles also. Like if you go into cyber domain, it is actually so deep. So you'll be learning digital forensics, SOC analysis, malware analysis, and then risk management. So many subdomains are there in this when you take this cyber security. Okay, and the next thing is okay, so when you speak about cybersecurity or this ethical hacking, so generally it falls under two teams. Okay, so red team and then blue team. So what is this red team? So as I'm actually professional red team member. So the red team instance we will be just testing sites. So as I already said, right, we pen test the sites and we break the security. This is what is all about pen testing. And the recommended certification which I would say is CEH and then OSCP. And if you go into blue team, so these people will be just attacking. Sorry, these people will be just preventing the attacks which is done by the red team, and they will just prevent the future attacks according to the each and every day's flaws and CVEs. Okay, so we don't want to go deep into CVEs and stuff right now. So the recommended certification for this is CEH and then CHFI. So, so my opinion. So, if you want to jump into cybersecurity, my opinion is to learn is go with red team. So you can just learn pen testing and bug bounty, and later you can just come into blue team because red team is an The topics will be so interesting and a challenging one, so you can learn new things each and every day. It will be so interesting. So that's what I'm recommending. So you can go into rating. Okay. And when I just spoke about the pen testing, right? So basically, if you want to secure a job, as I already said, you should know how to test a website and an application, okay, apps and website. So, but apart from that, you are having n number of pen testing methods. So you are having like software pen testing, cloud pen testing, IoT pen testing, hardware pen testing, wireless pen testing, and then infrastructure pen testing. Many pen testing methods are there. uh, but my recommendation is to just learn this basic website and application first, and later you can just learn to IoT and hardware stuff. But when you compare your salary package, IoT and hardware just gives you more than website and application. But you should learn the basic concepts first. Then you can go into IoT pen testing and hardware pen testing. Okay. So I hope you would have a basic idea, and at the end of the session, I will just share a roadmap on how to just study each and everything for your cybersecurity or cyber domain to secure a job. Okay, I'll just share at the end of the class. So, what are the modern cyber threats which is happening right now? Okay, so there are modern cyber threats which is evolving day by day according to the uh, like like if you take now, since cryptocurrency has been evolved for the past 3 to 4 years, cryptocurrency scams are happening so widely right now. So there are many cyber threats, but when we speak about the most dangerous and modern cyber threats is these six categories. Okay, so phishing, identity theft and fake profiling, social engineering, sextortion through 18 plus dating apps, malware through third party apps, and then business email compromise. So this is the um, most dangerous thing which you will ever overcome in an in a modern cybersecurity threats. Okay, so let me just explain this concept so quickly. So I'll be sharing demos and real time case studies right now. So let's go. So what is meant by this phishing? So everybody's know this concept called as phishing, I guess. So if you don't know, so simple. So it is same like fishing, FISHING. So to catch a fish, people use earthworm as a bait, right? So you could see in this picture. So people use earthworm as a bait. So the same thing, it's all about phishing also to capture your personal information. People use any fake links, a fake website or a text message, so that you just click on this link and your personal information may be exploited. So this is what is all about phishing. And if you still don't know what's meant by this phishing, just go to your phone, your SMS. You'll be seeing spam SMS right over here. And if you see the SMS messages in the body, so it will be having one link. Don't click on that link, it is a phishing link. So don't click on that link. It's just a basic definition of phishing. So phishing is a type of online scam that involves tricking victims into providing sensitive info through fake websites and email. So what is the impact of this phishing? Okay, so if you just click on this link, there is a possible way that any virus, any malware, any Trojan could just install in your phone or laptop, and people can get your personal information like username and passwords, your credit cards using keyloggers, and any fake login pages. So there are many kinds of impact on this, and you can get a full camera access if they just installed malware on you, and they will threaten you to defame as a bad people. So many impact is there. This phishing, you may raise a question: is it a modern cyber threat or not? No, it is not a modern cyber threat, but it is a dangerous one. So since this internet has started from the late 90s, this phishing is one of the most dangerous and top cyber threat, which will be the top cyber threat in future also. Okay, so it is a very simple but effective threat in the cyber security. So next is, so as I already said, so this is from my message. So from my SMS, you could see over here. So it's stating a message called as dear customer, it's almost a wrap from Reliance brand. So to shop, just click on this link or call this number. So if this specific message is from Reliance, okay, so if this specific message is from Reliance brand, the URL must go like reliancedigital.in. So based on their domain, it should be it's go like in this domain, so simple. But look at the URL over here, it looks suspicious, right? So it is like bit.ly 3d cfp. So if it is an valid domain, it will be either like marketing at marketing dot digital reliance brand.in, or else reliance brand.com. It should be like that, but this looks suspicious. So the if you just suspect any links like this, any suspicious links, so what you're just gonna do is you just need to copy that and you just need to cross verify it. Okay, so to cross verify these kinds of phishing links, what you're gonna do is so simple. So I've just taken here, and the next thing is, okay, now I have that URL, right? Like you could see that I had that programming.monster URL. If I just send that link through email right now, so phishing is generally sending an phishing link through an email. Okay, so if I send this email link right now through my Gmail, through the Google Gmail, the message won't be sent. So it will be marked as either spam or else the message won't be sent. Okay, because as I already said, like technologies, when technologies and grows, like the blue team is also grows right from over here. So you'll be having an advanced web application firewall, we will call it as WAF. So they'll be using firewalls, so they'll be using snot rules. So the most advanced firewall which is right now is uh, AWS, and then mod security, and then Cloudflare. Yeah. So these security vendors doesn't allow the any phishing emails to send to the opposite person. But how real life exploitation happens right over here is by through online content creation sites. So you people know Instagram and Facebook. So people just create contents in that, and through YouTube redirect. So after the URL, so people will just create and modify that specific URL to redirect, and they will just redirect to you to that phishing links, and through 18 plus dating apps. So a recent case study is all about, so one a famous a content creator in Instagram. So he just received a phishing message stating you are using too much of copyrighted music in the reels which you are posting. So you just need to verify or else your account will be banned. So this was a case scenario, and that specific that specific content creator just clicked on a link, so which is an um, cloning page of Instagram login. So once he just entered that specific details, so his account was completely hacked. So how this is how phishing works in real time right now. Okay, so simple. And next is identification. Sorry, fake profiling or else fake identity. Okay, so I hope like everybody would have a fake profile right now, either in one of your social media accounts. If I'm not pretty sure. Okay, so let me just explain you one thing. So it is not a crime if you just create a fake profile until you just impersonate somebody. Okay, most importantly, impersonating law enforcement officers. So if you just create a fake profile and you try to and you try to impersonate people, like any police officers, any CBCID, any army people. So if you just impersonate these kinds of law enforcement people, you'll be impersonate into jail. So you'll be taken into jail, and then you'll be fined a huge amount of money. Okay, so uh, you should not do those kinds of impersonation. So what is this fake profiling? So people use a fake profile to just get the personal information and use their credit card numbers, applying loans, making purchases, and then impersonate people through this fake profiling. So many things happens, right? So let me just share a small case study which recently happened right over here to my one of my clients. So this is the thing. So this is the case scenario. So this client, one of my client, just what happened was, it's a basic careless mistake that costed about 70,000 rupees of scam, 700 pounds almost. So it happened in eBay. So what happened was, this is the case scenario. So the client posted my client posted his product in eBay. So he posted an Mac in eBay. Okay, so what happened was, an attacker, the opposite, the attacker just chats and agrees to buy the product. Um, but according to eBay's privacy policy, you should ship the product only after the payment is transferred to your account. Okay, So what happened here was the attacker just created a fake email address and a fake message right now, and stating that your amount has been confirmed. So it is not transferred, it has been confirmed, impersonating as eBay customer. Okay, so this specific attacker impersonated as an eBay customer, stating that your amount has been confirmed. So what happened was, once my client saw that message, he just shipped the product to the specific uh, attacker, but the amount was not yet transferred. And for a basic reason, my client didn't even just bought the number and cross verified. So that was a basic careless mistake right over here. So this is, you could see over here, this is the screenshot of it. So what happened here was, you could see here, this is the fake email address which was created by the attacker. So impersonating as an eBay customer. Okay, so from eBay pay portal at gmail.com. This is a fake email address, because if eBay customers just sends a message to us, the email address should be like eBay pay portal at ebay.com. So it should be like ebay.com, but here this specific attacker created fake email address stating eBay pay portal at gmail.com. And see the message right over here. I'll just explain you right now. See how valid, how legitimate this specific phishing looks like. See, so this basic screenshot is like what the attackers try to say to the client is, so your payment has been confirmed by the attacker. So if you just ship the product, we will just initiate your payment within 2 to 4 days. So that's what is all about this screenshots. But just see the screenshot right over here. uh, s- this is the first thing. So good news. So he just took that eBay logo. Good news, your item has been paid for. Okay, so it has been paid through to the eBay, but it has not been transferred to the client. Okay, post your item. We have confirmed about 700 plus 6.85 pounds of postage from the specific user. So it is time to pack up and just send it to the specific attacker. So that's this is what it's all about. And just see here, this specific message was created by the attacker. Okay, payouts of available funds are initiated within 2 to 4 working days. Okay, so 2 to 4 working days until you just ship your product. So that's the basic thing he just says over here. And look over here, your funds will be available. Although the buyer has paid, until we confirm postage funds, or else your payments will be on hold until the buyer has time report any issue. So if any issues, like any the product is not working, any physical damages happen. So he just created a very legitimate message stating, look, you can just see the message, right, how legitimate it is. So you just need to cross verify. So when you are just making any payments, you just need to cross verify first whether that specific organization has a very good reputation. Are they having any any good services? You just need to cross verify, and you just need to call and ask the customer service, and stating whether we can pay right now or not. So this is what it's all about. This My client just got like 700 pounds of scam, like 700 pounds, almost like 70,000 rupees. So he just shipped the product, but the amount was not transferred, and they just closed the chat. So just be careful with this kinds of attacks. So this is what is all about fake profiling. So fake profiling and identity theft, so which caused like 700 pounds right now. So that's it. So next is sextortion through 18 plus dating apps. Yeah. So this topic, since you guys are university students or teenagers, I just took this topic especially for you when I was creating the PPT, because people right now they are using many dating apps, Tinder and Bumble. You guys use, I'm not sure, you guys use definitely. So you use like Tinder and Bumble, but there are way worse scenarios you could just imagine if you just get into this extortion. So I've just seen many cases, and I've just handled a case with my senior investigators. So situation will get more worse if you just get into these kinds of trouble. I'm not going to say like you should not use these kinds of apps, but know how to use your privacy and know how to use your data. And this is not only for girls, so I'm stating for both boys and girls also. So it is so simple. If you I'll just explain a case scenario right now. Okay, so this is the definition, like 18 plus dating apps. So they use a simple social engineering tactics to cause the victims and through use of any sexually explicit material. They just demand you money, and if you don't provide them money, they will just defame you. So many things are happening. So I'm going to share a small case scenario right now. So it's a defamation case, okay? So which is closed right now, which was handled by my senior investigators. So what happened is you get a match from attacker, and the attacker just texts you. The opposite person would not be a legitimate person also, okay? So you just simply just give your personal information out there, and you just get into trouble. So texts you and asks us your number in the 18 plus dating platforms, and ask you to join a FaceTime. So once the client answers, and attacker just records your face and morphs your face using deep fake websites for illegal stuffs, and demands you money, and if not paid you will be defamed. And just guys, trust me guys, just 5 seconds is enough. Just 5 seconds of your face is enough to capture and just morph or deep fake into websites, okay? So they will fake into some 18 plus sites, 18 plus unwanted illegal stuffs, and they will just threaten you, stating that I will just send this specific video or photo to your parents, or else through the friends which you are which through the private DMs in Instagram to your friends and everybody. But if you just send the money to the specific attacker, they'll be demanding it more whenever they want. So the first thing is you should not pay to that specific people, okay? So what you just want to do is, first is you just need to block all your social media accounts and all your financial accounts first, okay? uh, so if you just block your social media accounts, many problems will be solved at that time itself. And next is, if you still have any threatened message from that specific attacker, you can go and complain, register a complaint through cybergovernment.in, or else through the local police officers right over there. You might ask a question whether my privacy will be shared to other people's, like in media and other stuffs. No, if you register a complaint in cybergov.in, cybergod.in, so it will be completely anonymous. Your privacy will not be breached by them. And if you go to a police officers also, your privacy will not be breached. In case if they just breach your privacy, you are having legal rights to just post a case against law enforcement officers also. But it won't be happening. So the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, use the app, but don't try to, just know your privacy concerns. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't get into unwanted troubles and stuff. So simple. So next is malware through third party apps. So this is one of the important thing which people are getting tricked right now. So you guys, university students, you are much into, I know you are much into uh, gaming stuffs and other important education stuffs. Yeah, I know many people, you just concentrate your career, right? So for this, the main thing about this third party apps is how people exploit it. Like if you play a game, so consider you're playing a COC. So you just need to buy gems. So you just need to purchase through money, right? Through your money, right? But what these people do, right? What these attackers do, right? They will just root the full phone, and they will just design the game by rooting the full phone, and you will be having n number of unlimited gems and unlimited coins. So for that, people just install the third party apps, which is not legitimate. So if you want to install any apps, it should be either only from Play Store or else from Apple Store, okay? So you should not install any apps from through Google Chrome or any Safari. No, you should not install any kinds of third party apps through that, because there are many chances that there will be any virus, malware, and then any Trojan could be installed in your phone, and which could lead into many sorts of trouble. Consider, like, if you get a malware in your phone, your full phone is hacked right now. So I'm going to say, even the attacker can just access your full contacts, your SMS messages. He can just send messages right from their phone or laptop. You can access their full camera. So just be careful. So I'm going to share a small case right now. So this is the small case which was handled by me. So I've just published a blog on this one, a story of third eye. So one of my friend, sorry. I'll just share the story right now, the case study which I handled. So this is the case right now. So a story of third eye. So what happened here was one of my friend. So he's a streamer and a gamer. So so now it's BGMI and then PUBG is banned, right? So what he did was so installed an PUBG BGMI from third party apps, which is not from Google. So when he installed the a malware was just installed in his phone also. So we just I just investigated this case. So the so you so one fine morning my friend just messaged me stating like, I'm getting some kind of threatening emails like this, so I'm going to hack your full account, and then like, I just want crypto coins to just secure your to give your full account or some stuffs. What I thought was at first like, so simple, like it could be any people who one of his friends could be pranking, or else any random attacker could just spam him. So that was the first thing which I just thought, but until one specific message I just came across. So what I told him to do initially was to just take a um, just just mark the message as spam, so that you won't be seeing any messages. And then the next thing which told him to do is to uh, do a simple antivirus scan. Okay, so it was continuously threatening sends and threatening message. So I can say your IP address, I can say your number, which phone you are using. So what I told my friend was to just install an antivirus app from Play Store and told him to scan. So once the scan was completed, the scan couldn't find any malicious softwares or malicious virus. Okay, so I thought, okay, I just confirmed that, okay, this is not a big issue, someone might be pranking or it's just a spam. But the next moment when the scan completed was this message: so now you are using a scan but you can't find me, lol. So once I just installed, and once we did the once the scanning was happened, the next moment we just received this message. So at that time I just confirmed, okay, so that some virus has been installed in his phone. So simple. So if any laptop sorry if any virus or malware is in your phone, the first thing you just need to do is take a simple backup of your phone. So when I say backup right over here, so it's just only your photo and then your videos and not even documents, only just your photo and videos. Okay, so that's the same conditions right over here. I just told him to just take a basic reset of your photo and video, and reset completely, factory reset your phone. So that's the basic thing which I told. Okay, the Q&A session I'll be answering at the last for the chat session. So that's the basic thing which I told him. So do a complete factory reset of your phone by taking only your photos and videos. So once it was done, the malware was actually removed. So when we just investigated it, we found out that he was using a third party app and third party streaming app. So he just integrated that streaming app with his Facebook account and with his BGMI account, and his phone was completely into malware. So this is what it's all about. So this is all about this blog. So if you want to just share the blog at the end of the class. Okay, so that's it for the threads right now. So I hope some information would have learned. So how to protect yourself from hackers? So we have just seen like n number of threats right over here. Right? So we have just seen n number of threats now. So what are the basic steps to just protect yourselves? Okay, so to protect yourself from the attackers or hackers, so first thing, if you avoid unnecessary message from any people, you can just protect yourself from your hackers. And next important thing is your password. Your password really matters. You just need to create a password which is a strong and effective one, and then you can just you just need to give a multiple passwords and for multiple accounts. You should not use the same passwords for all your for all the social medias or all the websites you're gonna use. So you can have multiple passwords. And don't reply to any phishing link. As I already said, if you find any suspicious link, copy that link and go to virus total, just cross verify with that and verify the SMS from your service provider. Call them and just verify it. Don't give your credentials in unnecessary links. Uh, so again, when it comes to phishing, so you have seen messages like Amazon is celebrating its um, sorry, Amazon is celebrating its 10th anniversary, something kind of stuffs, and you are a lucky winner. You are the 100th million participant. So just click on this link. We will send the products to you. So when you just click on this, you will be redirected to your login page or something, and you may need to enter your credentials right over there. Okay, so just be careful. Don't give your credentials in unnecessary links. And 80% is safe when you avoid unnecessary links. So you are safe when you avoid unnecessary links and unnecessary troubles you just get into. And update your phone regularly. This is so much important, very very important, because the purpose why they just asking you to update the phone is because the last version of the phone is having any malicious bugs or else malicious flaws. So that's what they're giving a new version of it. So update your phone regularly. So that's it. And then don't speak to any unknown persons in social media, especially girls, because they may trick you into using social engineering. So they may trick you into any kinds of unwanted stuff, and you may get into trouble. So don't speak into unknown persons in social media. Don't answer any phishing calls. So uh, they will call you and ask you to say like I'm calling from this bank. Just say the 16 digit number in your credit card and the CV number in the back. So don't answer those phishing calls. So if you just find any suspicious, just cut the call. Call your service provider from where call your service provider whether is it legitimate or not, and you just proceed. Okay, don't share your personal photos through any sort of media. So as a teenagers and every people will be having their personal photos and their privacy photos. So don't share it in any unwanted medias or in any unwanted stuff. So it will get into any trouble. Okay. Well it's even in Instagram. So there are many scams are happening when you just share your personal photos. So especially girls, when you just try to keep your account in private, because don't allow any if you keep it in open, so people just take your pics. They just post in any other websites. They just post in any other Instagram handles. So I have seen many cases stating like my phone has been sorry my my picture has been used in many sorts of medium, and they will just register a complaint like that. So just be careful. And once you use any device, close it immediately. Use only when needed. So if you're just opening your Gmail, or if you're just signing into your Google account through like through your friend's laptop, or any other from your college um, like university's laptop, university's system, just close it immediately or just sign out immediately, because that will cause many troubles. And then don't speak to strangers. If you feel doubted, just block them. So right now people will be the girls, which the normal problem which girls face right now is there'll be many DMs in there stating like there'll be many unwanted DMs. So if you feel uncomfortable, just block them. So don't speak to any strangers. There is a possible chance of social engineering and trick you into any kind of illegal stuffs or unwanted stuffs. So what to do if you're scammed? This is a final topic. So what to do if you're scammed? So as I always said, if you just take a backup and reset your phone, most of the problems will be solved. Uh, this is the basic thing you can do before you register a complaint. Scan it with antivirus software. So still, if you just after you take a backup and reset your phones, and still if you're facing that specific issue, register a complaint to your register a complaint through your local police. And we private investigators like me, we will just handle the cases. We will just try to figure it out using forensics tools, and we'll just remove the malware from your phone. So don't hesitate if you just get into these kinds of trouble. And scan with antivirus softwares, which will be very useful. And check whether your phone battery is getting drained again and again. So if instantly or constantly if your battery is getting drained, there are possible chances your phone is completely hacked and it's still not recovered. So once you just face any if you think if you're hacked, immediately just change all your passwords. So as I already said, changing password, it's like locking down your financial accounts also, like your Paytm, GPay, your bank accounts, each and everything you just lock down, need to lock down immediately. And then disable all your social media accounts temporarily. So as I already said, like if you get into this sextortion, the first step is to uh, uh, block sorry, temporarily disable all your social media accounts, remove the photos from each and every social media you are using, like example WhatsApp, Facebook. So just remove the photos from there. Don't get frightened, inform your family members first, because they know how to just handle these cases. Since you are teenagers, you may not be mature enough to just handle things on your own. And if the case gets so worse, if the case scenario gets so worse, just register a complaint uh, through cybergod.in. So that's it. So that's the thing which I want to share today. So, and you guys will be wondering like how to secure a job. So I've just posted a small blog on this roadmap for cybersecurity and ethical hacking. And trust me, just within 6 months, you can master your ethical hacking, your cybersecurity, the pen testing concepts, which I said right now. So you can just master everything within 6 months. So this is, wait a minute. So yeah, so the blog is right over here. So you could see over here, I just posted my contents. So I've just posted like how I studied, what are the things you just need to study at first, and what are the resources for that, how much time it will just give you to study all these concepts. So I've just posted this blog, I'll just share it right now in the chat. And then if you're gonna do any certification, so how to prepare for that certification, how it will just take it, and for practical experience, how you can learn, what are the sites I would recommend, and then coming into bug bounty and pen testing. So these are things I'll be sharing, and other resources, how to just master your ethical hacking. So this is the thing which I need to share. And finally is like, yeah, so if you want to learn cybersecurity, ethical hacking, bug bounty, or digital forensics, so we are running a YouTube channel. So I'm running a YouTube channel, so you can just go and subscribe to it. So interested people can just go and subscribe. So contents related to digital forensics and stuff. So almost like 240 videos are over in my channel. So interested people can just go and subscribe. And if you have any personal queries, or else any personal DMs, or if you want any career connect in cyber domain or cyber security, please free feel to contact on my Instagram. So this is my Instagram ID. You can just capture a screenshot. So if you want any guidance regarding your cybersecurity domain, any consultant, any services you needed, so any help regarding to cybersecurity or ethical hacking, you can just contact me, guys. So thank you. I'll just share the link right now. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Participants, do you have any questions now?
Yeah, you can just post your questions right now.
Bharatwaja Sharma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Share the link, I can enter.
Hello, brother.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I have a small query. Like when we are trying to get, we have these subjects like information security and other aspects. How widely, I mean, we have been introduced in this subject for the last 2-3 years, like information security and cyber security or something, which
Yeah.
are related to our course too. But the real time issues which we might face, like the real time hackers, we never interact or we never get, luckily. But when we are in that situation, like what are the initial or the first initial steps to be handled, or the immediate things when we get to know, or how can we know that we are being in a space where we are getting our data is not been secured, can't be known by us too. So like how can we recognize that we are in a situation where the data has been breached or been hacked, our system has been hacked? Most of the times it's very silent, or it's been undercurrent actions which are been happening in our systems.
Yeah.
So how can we detect that the issue has been happening? Because
Okay.
by the time most of the scenarios which I have been facing, like
Okay.
by the time when I know that it's been hacked, most of the time it's been bleached. So what are the ways to get? I mean, always be precautious. What are the initial
Yeah.
steps to
So
be precautious?
so simple. So simple. So the first thing what you just need to do is you just need to read the terms and condition, the privacy policy which you're going to use, the cookies you're gonna accept. Okay, so that will be the main important thing. So if you accept any cookies, that will be the same information, the same ads you could just recognize in your YouTube or else your Instagram, right? So just make sure what are the terms and conditions they are just giving. And if you feel your privacy has been breached, you can just check your email address through have I been a site called as have I been born. So it's useful for everybody, so just make sure. So wait, I'll just show it. So this is the site. So if you go into the site, you can just check whether your email address or else your password has been breached or not. You can use it for many purpose, but still, if you want to know your data has been breached or else your password has been breached, you can just enter your personal email here. So I'm just going to give test@gmail.com. When I just give enter, so you could see over here, here have been found. So you could see like 377 data breaches has been happening and found 633 base. Okay, so you can just find stuffs like this. And the basic step is you just need to read the terms and condition, and you just need to care about your privacy when you just install apps or things. That's it. So simple.
Okay, sir. Is anyone else having any queries? We can ask the host. We are open. Okay, I think, sir, it was a very informative and knowledgeful session because we as students, we are especially restricted to the subjects which we have been introduced. But the information which we gained today in this session was very informative and real-time issues which any user or any common man could face. Even we engineers need some insight on how the real-time of cybersecurity works and what are the different aspects of the cybersecurities.
Yeah.
So I thank Mr. Akash Swami sir for making this a very productive day in this time and taking out your valuable time and providing us such a great insight on the real-time issues which any user or any student need to know when they're being faced, and guiding us through or giving us the insight or the basic introductory part where any user could face an issue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And if you want any cybersecurity career guidance, as I already said, we are having Instagram and then YouTube. So you can just ping me in DM. So I'll be helping you with how to secure a job. So I'll be helping you guys. So please feel free to just DM here, and you can just subscribe if you want. You can learn if you can learn many cybersecurity and bug bounty stuff over here. So thank you so much, guys, for joining my session.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Akash.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you, participants.